Please all rise for a moment of silence and a pledge of allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The next thing we'll do here is have a president elected. I'll ask for a motion for president.
I'll put a motion for this. I recommend that we nominate Joe Knowles for president.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any other nominations? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Any negative? All favored, 5-0. Thank you very much, Mr. President.
Mr. President.
you. Yeah, thank you very much. It's an honor to serve the citizens of Bensalem in any way I can. But before we get started, I want to thank everybody for being here, making an effort to be here under the conditions of the weather. It's a lot bigger crowd than I actually thought we were going to get, so it's a testament to your commitment to your service. And our road crew, that's right, that's right, and our salt. Right, so the next election we have on the agenda is number 3, election of vice president for 2025. Do we have a nomination for vice president?
I'll nominate Ed Kesselback.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, anybody against? Okay, 5-0. Ed is, congratulations, vice president. Okay, thank you. Okay, next is the election of our township secretary for 2025. Do we have a nomination for township secretary for our council here?
I nominate Michelle Benitez.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any against? Okay, Michelle, congratulations, you're the secretary. Okay, thank you. Congratulations. Okay, so election of our township assistant secretary for 2025 is Debbie McBreen. The mayor has put forward. So are there any questions about Debbie's nomination?
I'll put that in the form of a motion, Mr. President.
Okay, so we have a motion for Debbie to be our municipal clerk for 2025. She does a great job for us. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, there's a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any against? Okay, Deb, so congratulations again. Okay, thanks for your hard work. Okay, and then number 7 on the agenda is appointment of our township solicitor. The mayor has recommended, Mayor, do you want to make the recommendation?
You did fine. You did 6 also. You kind of put them together. You put them together, kind of.
Secretary and municipal.
Oh, okay, she has 2. I'm sorry, I forgot your report. Okay, yeah, I put them together, I'm sorry. Second, number 6 is the appointment of municipal clerk, and the recommendation is Debbie McBreen. Is there a motion for Debbie?
I'll put a motion on the floor to have Deb McBreen as municipal clerk.
Okay, is there a second for Debbie for municipal clerk?
Second.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody against? Okay, so congratulations, Deb, you got both positions, all right, thank you.
0 times 0.
Okay, then we have the appointment of our township solicitor. We have Joseph Pizzo of Pizzo Rudolph LLC, and Mr. Pizzo's on the end here, representing us at this point. Is there a motion to appoint Mr. Pizzo as our township
So
solicitor?
moved.
So moved, is there a second?
Second.
Second, okay, there's a first and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any against? Okay, Mr. Pizzo, congratulations, okay?
Thank you all very much.
You do a great job. Okay. Okay, we have next our appointment of our township engineer. Okay, number 8, our township engineer. We have Phil Worsted. Mayor has put forward Phil Worsted, WKT2 LLC. You just have a company name change, but it's still the same Mr. Worsted, who's done a great job for us in my opinion. Is there a motion to approve Mr. Phil Worsted's appointment as township engineer hiring?
I'll put a motion in to approve Phil Worst of WK2 LLC as the township engineer.
Okay, is there a second?
I will second that motion.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any against? Okay, so congratulations, Mr. Worsted.
Thank you all.
Now, Mr. Mayor, do you want to announce the next one, number 9, our new Director of Administration?
It'd be my privilege. Our Department Director, Phil Samori, as you all know, has retired, and John is going to be our new director. Put his name up, Dykowski. He's been doing a lot of the work already, so I put it forward to everybody, and where's John? Bring him up.
Yeah, John's on there's John there. So we have an appointment of Department Director, okay, which he's handling most of that job. Bill Samori did retire for the end of this year, and he had, 47 years of service?
Yep, in Bensalem,
for positions in
47 years.
Bensalem, and he grew up in Bensalem, too.
He almost has that many already.
Yeah.
How many years you been here, Tom?
25.
It seems like 47, right, John?
Yeah, 25 years full-time service.
Yeah, John has really stepped up, and as Director of Administration, now it's my understanding that you're going to handle both positions.
I will.
What's your position now, Director of Finance? Is it?
I was the Deputy Director of Administration before this promotion here.
Okay, that's right, okay. So he's going to handle both positions for now, which he's been doing a lot of anyway. So is there a motion to approve John as our Department Director?
I'll put that in the form of a motion.
Okay, is there a second?
Second?
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any against? Okay, that's it, 5. Congratulations.
Thank you for your support.
Okay, number 10 on the agenda, we have the appointment of a certified public accounting firm to examine all town accounts for 2025. I believe this is the same company we've been using in the past, and it's Millie LLP, is that correct? I think I said it, Millie?
That's right.
Millie LLP, okay, so is there a motion to approve Millie LLP as our certified public accounting firm?
I'll make a motion to approve Malley LLP as our certified public accounting firm.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second motion.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any against? Okay, so 5-0. We have the same accounting as our certified public accounting firm. Okay, number 11, designation of our official depository for township funds through 2025. And then put forward Penn Community Bank, who does sponsor our amphitheater too, which is a very community bank here in Bensalem. And we're going to use Penn Community Bank. That's what's being put forward. Is there anybody who wants to put a motion to that effect?
Okay.
Okay. Not a ahead, we need a motion, actually. Go ahead.
I'll put a motion on the floor to approve Penn Community Bank as the depository for the township for 2025.
Okay, is there a second?
Second?
Okay, a second. All in favor of Penn Community Bank being our depository, say aye. Aye. Any against? Okay, so we have Penn Community Bank, okay? Our designation of Bensalem Township news media for the legal advertising during 2025. Our beloved local paper, the Bucks County Courier-Times. The Bucks County Courier-Times, does anybody want to put a motion forward that they continue to advertise our legal advertising?
I'll make a motion to designate Bucks County Courier-Times for our news media legal advertiser for 2025.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
Okay. We have a first and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any against? Okay, so Bucks County Courier-Times. Okay, designation of monthly meeting dates during 2025. Okay, there's a list. I have to locate my list here somewhere. Thanks, Joe. Okay, now, Deb,
Hey, Joe, I'm sorry.
do we have any, did you make any requested changes to today, or can we do that afterwards if we want to make the adjustments? Okay, because there was a couple holidays that were close, and we don't know, we have to check with those various religious organizations to see whether the next day matters or not. You know, and it's not on the specific day, but some of them are like 2 or 3 day celebrations, and we don't know whether it matters to have it on the second night. So we're going to find that out, and if there is, we'll have to make a motion and change the date at some point. Is there anything specifically that needs to be changed?
I thought September 23rd was being possibly a September 15th date. I thought that was a,
Right, that was over the,
That one, and December 15th was going to become December 8th,
correct.
just
oh,
to,
yeah, that's December 8th, yeah.
Yes.
So we want to move that to December 8th, and you want to just, we'll make the move to
September 15th.
September 15th, because the 23rd is like the second night of the holiday, and it says that they're not supposed to work or something. It's not supposed to be an activity.
It's Rosh Hashanah.
Yeah, so we don't want to interfere. So we'll make a motion to approve the council minutes with the exception of changing September 23rd to September 15th, and then December 15th to December 8th. Okay? Yeah, December 8th.
Okay.
Okay, and besides that, it'll be as presented. Does anybody else have any questions about the dates? Does someone want to make a motion to approve the dates with the exception of September, the change to September 15th and crossing out 4/3?
I'll do that.
The 15th is
We'll put that in form of a
deleted
motion?
to the 8th. Yep.
We got it.
Okay, so Mr. Kisselback has put it in the form of a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, anybody? That's it? Okay, thank you. That's our dates. Okay, so if there's any changes to that, we'll announce them during the year and let people know ahead of time. Okay, so advice and consent of number 14, advice and consent of the mayoral appointment of one person to the Code Appeals Board for a 3-year term. Mr. Mayor, do you have a candidate?
Yes, Mr. President, Bruce Jones.
Bruce Jones, okay, for a 3-year term. Okay, so is there a motion to approve Bruce Jones as the mayor has presented?
I'll make that motion.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, any against? Okay, so Bruce is approved. I don't believe that Bruce is here. I haven't seen him, but, okay, so Bruce, and he can be signed in at a later date. Okay, so number 15 on the agenda, advice and consent of mayoral appointments of 3 members of the Community Development Advisory Board for 1-year term. Steve Ulrich, Ernesto Veneziali, and Mark Winkecore. Winokur, sorry. Winokur. Okay, so Ernest and Winokur. Okay, so these 3 have been presented. I'm sorry, Mayor, I should let you do that, actually, but these 3 are the 3.
Yeah, that's okay. I understand. You want to be mayor. I get it.
That's all right. I got to handle president first here. But anyway, we have 3 people as presented by the mayor, okay? And that's correct, right, Mayor? They're your 3?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a motion or any questions about these 3 or anything? Okay, these people have been on these boards. So is there a motion to approve as presented, these 3 gentlemen?
I'll make a motion to approve Steve Aldridge, Ernesto Veneziale, Mark Wicker to the Community Development Board for a 1-year term.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, any against? Okay, so that's approved. Okay, 16, advice and consent of mayoral appointment of 5 members to the Disabled Persons Advisory Board for a 1-year term. Okay, Mr. Mayor?
Yes, Lorraine Semino, Matt Neiman, Joel Polari, Nick Watron, and James Wright.
Okay, thank you. Okay, does anybody have any questions for the mayor reference to the people being nominated, the 5 members? Okay, is there a motion to approve them as presented?
I'll make the motion to approve Disabled Persons Advisory Board as presented.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so they're approved. Now, before I go on, I want to make sure that I assume that there's nobody from the Community Development Advisory Board, the 3 that we appointed that are here tonight, right? I see them, but I should have asked. Okay, so I think there are people here, at least one I see. Okay, so whoever wants to get sworn in for the Disabled Persons Advisory Board, please come forward. And we have Joel. Here, come on over, Joel. And the judge will swear you in.
Sure. You can hold the Bible for it.
Thank you for, she's going to hold the Bible, or she's going to hold it? She's going to hold it.
I, Joel Polari,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support
that I will support
and defend
against
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of this Commonwealth,
of the Commonwealth,
and that I will
and that I will
fulfill
fulfill
the duties
the duties
of office
of office
as a member of
as a member of
the Disabled Persons Advisory Board
the Disabled Advisory Board
with fidelity.
with the
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Great job, Joel. Great job, Joel.
Great job.
Okay, I guess nobody else. Okay, so number 17, advice and consent of the mayoral appointment of 11 members to the Drug and Alcohol Advisory Board for a 1-year term. Okay, Mayor, do you have people that are want to appoint?
Yes, Mr. President. Rosemary Angle, Maura Champion, Frank Herron, Lisa Diallo, Mary Ann Griffin, Juliana Johnson, Jim Kane, Gary Kisselback, Bernadette Kisselback, Art Mackley, and Matt Pikowski. Yeah,
Is that how you say that?
Pinkowski.
I understand. I was only joking. Okay. Okay, I know there are people here I'm sorry. Let's get a motion to approve these people
I
first.
will put that in a form of motion, and we approve all these names for the advisory board for the drug and alcohol board.
I'll
Okay.
second.
And second the motion, okay? Okay.
Call for the vote?
Okay, there's a motion? Is there a second?
Yes, I second it.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. Okay, so the 11 people are approved for our Drug and Alcohol Advisory Board, and I see several of them here, including Matt. Okay, so Matt's his first time here. He's a junior at Holy Ghost. Okay, so the people that are present, I saw Mary Ann Griffin's here. Got several of them. Mara's here, of course. It's good we have young people getting involved in this board, and we also have, this is a very active board, do a lot, and they're really, really do a good job.
I, do solemnly swear that I will support, obey, and defend the Constitution of this Commonwealth and the Constitution of the United States, and fulfill my duties as a member of Bensalem Township Drug and Advisory Board. With fidelity. Congratulations.
All right, good job. Thank you for your service. Okay, number 18, advice and consent and mayoral appointments of 6 members of the Economic Development Corporation for a 3-year term. Mr. Mayor?
Yes, Mr. President. Brian Cummings, Steve Knoll, Ryan Caputo, Michael Cook, Ashley Thomas, and Archana Sharma.
Okay, any questions from council on these candidates? Okay, so is there a motion to approve the 6 being presented by
I'll
Mayor?
make that motion, Mr. President.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, okay, congratulations. Is there any members that just got appointed from the Economic Development Corporation that are here? Okay, come on up, sir. Anybody's here, come up. See, Ashley's here.
Raise your right hands. Left hand on the Bible. I.
Steve Knowles.
Do solemnly swear. That I will support. And defend. The Constitution. Of the United States. And the Constitution. Of the Commonwealth. That I will. Fulfill. The duties. Of office. As a member of. The Economic Development Corporation. Fidelity. Congratulations. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations. Thank you. Okay, number 19 on the agenda, advice and consent of mayoral appointments of 12 members to the Emergency Services Advisory Board for a 1-year term. Mr. Mayor, do you have
Yes, Mr. President. Don Anderson, Mark Anazeski, Stacy Champion, John Dykowski, Edward Cooper, Ken Farrell, Ron Harris, Bill McVeigh, David Marshall, Lance Morrell, Robert Bass, Rob Sponheimer, and Kurt Stutzenberger.
Okay.
That's close.
You got it. No, you got it.
Okay. Okay, is there any questions with any of these that the mayor is appointing? So we have 1-year term, 12 members, and no questions. Is there a motion to approve as presented by the mayor?
Make a motion to approve the appointments for Emergency Services Advisory Board as presented.
Okay, and is there a second? I guess, Ed, you would have the second because Stacy's actually on.
I'll second that.
Okay, okay.
Second it.
I could, actually, you're right. I guess you could second yourself. But Stacy serves on that for us and does a great job. So, okay, so we have first and second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any against?
She just can't vote for herself.
Okay?
I guess I have to abstain.
Yes, she can.
It doesn't matter. You're not,
Okay.
there's no financial gain, so I think you're right.
Understood.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Okay, so it's all service, and just like everybody else here. Okay, so we did vote, right? Okay, all in favor? Okay, so we voted. Okay, so is there anybody here that would like to get signed in, waved in? I see that sworn in. We have our Director of Public Safety, Mr. McVeigh there.
Very much appreciate it.
We have Stacy here at least, and John was here before. Again, it's a very important board that serves our community.
Repeat after me. I. Do solemnly swear. That I will support, obey, and defend. The Constitution of the United States. And the Constitution of the Commonwealth. And I will fulfill my duties. As a member of. Hold on. With fidelity. Congratulations.
Congratulations and thank you for your service.
Val's advisory from the school district, which is
Okay, number 20, advice and consent of mayor appointments of 3 members of the Environmental Advisory Board for a 3-year term. Mr. Mayor?
Yes, Ed Pendak, Mike Sino, Thomas Colwell.
Okay, any questions in reference to these gentlemen being appointed? Okay, is there a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve these 3 names for the Environmental Advisory Board.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any against? Okay, so they're approved, thank you. Okay, is there any of these gentlemen that are here tonight to be sworn in? I don't see them here. Okay, so we'll move on and then contact the mayor's office to get sworn in at any time. Okay, and again, I appreciate our 2 judges are here tonight. Advice and consent of marital appointments of 6 members to the Gaming Advisory Board for a 1-year term. Okay, Mr. Mayor, do you have appointments for this?
Yes, Mr. President, thank you. Mike Gallagher, Mary Ann Griffin, David Johnson, Nadish Patel, Sonny Patel, Donna Patty, and Sandra Rogers.
Okay, did you have Mike Gallagher, you said, Mayor, or is it Mary Ann Griffin?
What do you call it? I don't get these names.
What?
I have different names.
You said Mike Gallagher, I think it's Mary Ann. Oh, we did?
No, we didn't move to it, thank you. This one. It's-
They're reappointments, it's not new, so.
Okay, hold on a
Here,
second.
take mine.
Okay, so we have, okay, so this is the correct sheet. So we have Mike Gallagher, I'm just going to read it again, okay, so people don't, I was confused. Mike Gallagher, Mary Ann Griffith, David Johnson, Nadish Patel, Sonny Patel, Donna Patty, and Sandy
Make
Rogers.
note, it's not the judge.
Okay?
Make
That's
note, it's
correct.
not the
Okay,
judge
so,
Gallagher. It's not the judge. Gallagher.
okay, and that would be 7 members, right? Is that 7 members we're doing?
Yes, that's the whole board. We don't want to mix up with Judge Gallagher either, Judge Mike Gallagher, so.
Not you, that's right. This is the other Mike Gallagher that lives down in Echo Beach. Okay, so we're all aware of the other Mr. Gallagher. Okay, so Mary Ann. Okay, so any questions about this besides that? So we have 7 members. It says 6, but 7 members. The Game Advisory Board for a 1-year term. Okay, so no questions. If someone would have put a motion to approve these people for the board?
Make a motion to approve the appointments of the 7 recommended members for Gaming Advisory Board.
Okay, and is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any against? Okay, congratulations. I do see some of these people are here right now. So if you would like to come up and get sworn in. I keep saying appointed, but it's sworn in. We have Judge Joseph Falcone and Judge Mike Gallagher, not the Mike Gallagher going on this board. You Michael J?
W.
Oh, W, sorry.
Raise your right hand. I
I, Mary Ann Griffin,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
obey, and defend
obey, and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the United
of the
States
United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of this
of
Commonwealth,
this Commonwealth,
that I will
and that I will
fulfill
fulfill
the duties
the duties
of office
of office
as a member of
as a member of
Gaming Advisory Board
the Gaming Advisory Board
with Delhi.
with Delhi.
Congratulations. Thank you. Okay, number 22, advice and consent of marital appointments of 4 members to the Impact Advisory Committee for a 1-year term. Mr. Mayor?
Yes, Mr. President, Mary Ellen Cook, Deepak Tishan, Tom Navrosky, and Ramesh Patel.
Okay, any questions about these from council? Here are no questions. Does anybody want to put a motion that we approve these 4 members for the Impact Advisory?
I'll put a motion forward to approve the members for the Impact Fee Advisory as presented.
Okay, is there a second?
Second?
Okay, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any against? Okay, so that's unanimous. Okay, so is there any of these people who are being appointed that want to be sworn in tonight? I don't think I see any here. Okay, so congratulations, and contact the mayor's office to set up to be sworn in. Okay, so number 23, advice and consent of mayor appointment of 2 members of the Planning Commission for a 4-year term. Mr. Mayor?
Yes, Mr. President, Ed Tockmajan Sr. and Brian Hanratty.
Okay. Any questions in reference to the appointments presented by the mayor for the Planning Commission for a 4-year term?
I'll put down the form of a motion that we accept these 2 names for the Planning Commission.
Thank you. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Okay. All in favor? Aye. Any against? Okay, so they're approved. Congratulations. Is there one of them here
Ed's
tonight?
here.
Mr. Takmajian's here, senior.
I,
Edward Tukmajian,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support, obey, and defend
to support, obey, and defend
the Constitution of the United
the
States
Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of this Commonwealth,
and the Constitution of the Commonwealth,
and I will fulfill
and fulfill
my duties
my duties
as a member of
as a member of
Bensalem Township
Bensalem Township Planning Commission
with Delhi.
with fidelity.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, number 24, advice and consent of mayoral appointment of 4 members to the, congratulations. Advice and consent of mayoral appointment of 4 members to the Senior Citizens Advisory Board for a 1-year term. Mr. Mayor?
Yes, Mr. President, Barbara Carter, Buzz Ebner, Robert Gale, and Alice Cresco.
Okay. Any questions in reference to these 4 people being nominated? By the mayor? Okay, we have a motion to approve them as presented?
Make a motion to approve 4 members for the Senior Citizens Advisory Board as presented.
Okay, is there a second?
I'll second the motion.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any against? Okay, you're approved, congratulations. Okay, is there anybody here that wants to get sworn in for this board, any of these 4 people that are here? Okay, if not, they can contact the mayor's office and we'll get you sworn in. I can certainly understand people not able to make it this evening. Okay, with the weather conditions. Okay, so it's better safe than sorry if you're unable to get here. Okay, so number 25 on the agenda, advice and consent of mayoral appointment of 2 members to the Vacant Property Review Committee for a 1-year term. Mr. Mayor?
Yes, thank you, Mr. President, Jeffrey Dorwack and Al Googler.
Okay, Jeffrey Dorlack and Al Bugler. Okay, so is there any questions from anybody? If not, I'll have a motion to approve.
I'll make a motion to
Okay, Ms.
approve.
Champion, motion. A second?
Second?
We have a second. Okay, all in favor? Aye. Any against? Okay, so they're approved for the Vacant Property Review Committee. Are either one of these gentlemen here this evening? Okay, and contact the mayor's office to get sworn and appreciate your service. Okay, so this one we can skip. Okay. Okay, so number 26 on the agenda, advice and consent of mayoral appointment of 6 members to the Veterans Affairs Advisory Board for a 1-year term.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. Joe DeFranco, Patrick Jones, Lieutenant James McGinty, Gail Riley, Bruce Seamers, and Joe Slemmer.
Okay, is there any questions on any of these people being put forward from the Veterans Affairs Advisory Board? I think most of them have been with us. If not, is there a motion to approve as presented?
I'll make a motion to approve the 6 members to the Veterans Affairs Advisory Board as presented.
Okay, and then Mr. Kisselbeck will second the motion. Okay, all in favor? Aye. Any against? Okay, so that's unanimous. Okay. Is there anybody here that's from the advisory board? I think Gail Bishop called me and said, text me and say she was going to be here. Okay. Ms. Gail Riley is here.
And Lieutenant,
She's from the United States Air Force, I think, correct?
I
Ken Riley.
do solemnly swear
Oh, do it.
that I will support, defend the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of this Commonwealth, that I will fulfill the duties of office as a member of the Veterans Affairs Advisory Board. Well,
Congratulations. And Lieutenant McGinnis, thanks for coming. I'm sorry you slipped in there. I didn't see you. Sorry. Congratulations to everybody and the other members who do a great job. They're very active, our Veterans Advisory Board. And we're proud to have them helping us out, making sure the veterans get what they deserve. The other ones can contact the mayor's office, and we'll make sure that you get sworn in, or Rich, one of the judges help us out. Okay, so number 27, advice and consent of mayoral appointment of one member to the zoning hearing board for a 5-year term. Mr. Mayor?
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. Joanne Fields.
Joanne Fields, okay. Any questions? Joanne's currently on the board. Is there a motion to approve Joanne Fields?
I'll make that motion to approve Joanne Fields for the zoning hearing board.
Okay, Mr. Kisbeck made the motion. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, Ms. Champion seconded. Okay, so all in favor? Aye. Any against? Okay, it's unanimous. Joanne Fields for the zoning hearing board. I don't think she was able to make it this evening, but she'll contact the mayor's office to get sworn in. Okay, so number 28, approval of settlement. Okay, so this is we're done the appointments. Okay, so we appreciate everybody that came out for that. You can certainly welcome to stay if you want. We're done the appointments. We appreciate Judge Gallagher and Judge Falcone coming out this evening under these weather conditions, and really appreciate everybody coming out to serve in our community, making an effort to be here in this weather. It's easier to stay home. It's easier to stay home for sure. And we appreciate your stepping forward like you always do. So congratulations. So we have 2 other items on the agenda.
Good night, everybody.
Okay, good night.
Hi, everyone. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thanks. My microphone keeps going in. It stays on for about 30 seconds. It goes out. My microphone. It's on now, but it goes out.
I think there's a...
I thought it was full.
Okay, I will take.
I have to use the restroom.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking this right along the line. We're going to take a 5-minute break, and then we're going to continue with a couple agenda items to finish up. We clean up some business here, and then we'll go to public comments. So we'll be back in 5-10 minutes tops, okay? All right, thank you. everybody's patience. Okay, so we're going to continue. Number 28 on the agenda is approval of settlement agreement regarding the land use appeal of Barbara Ribas. It's in reference to 2600 State Road, 02065-021. Basically, it's a settlement agreement from a case that has gone to court. Ms. Paizo, do you want to make a
Yes,
comment?
thank you, Mr. Knowles, and I ask that this be on this evening's agenda because this matter is scheduled to be in front of the Commonwealth Court, and our hope was, if council was inclined to approve the settlement agreement, that we could get it done before the lawyers have to prepare to go to court. This, as council is aware, is 2600 State Road. Council previously approved a warehouse at this property. Johnson Development was the applicant at the time. Council attached a number of conditions to that approval having to do with the construction and location of Renaissance Boulevard on the property, Renaissance Boulevard being one of the roads depicted in the township's plans for the Riverfront Revitalization District. The property owner contested the conditions. We've been in court over that. The property owner has since acquiesced and is in agreement with the location of Renaissance Boulevard across a portion of the property at the location the council originally approved for Johnson. The property owner has also agreed to construct at its cost the portion of Renaissance Boulevard that will cross its property. And that being the case, the township felt that the administration felt that approving the settlement and resolving the matter amicably rather than continuing with the litigation was the way to proceed. The settlement, as I said, the land development is essentially the same conditions the council approved previous, I shouldn't say conditions, the same plan the council previously approved for Johnson. It now includes those conditions having to do with the construction of Renaissance Boulevard. If council is of a mind, settlement agreement has already been approved by the other side, and if council is in agreement, we'll notify the court that the matter's been settled, and the Commonwealth Court can relinquish jurisdiction back to the Common Pleas Court for the purpose of effectuating the settlement agreement.
So this will end the court case?
This will end the court case, yes it will.
Okay. And then my understanding is they're responsible for building the portion of the road that's going to be on their property, right?
They will build the portion of the road located on their property. They will do the berming and landscaping that the township originally required of Johnson. They will do building elevations, and the building will have the appearance similar to the building elevations that Johnson had submitted and council had previously approved.
So all the extra landscaping will be approved on state location?
It'll be essentially the same building you previously
Okay,
approved.
so it's a pretty nice building, actually. Okay, so is there any questions for Mr. Paizo from any other council members? Okay, we've been dealing this for a long time, so I think we're pretty well versed on it. But there are no questions. If there's anybody from the public that would like to speak for or against this approval? Seeing no one come forward. Okay, so is there a motion to approve the settlement regarding land use appeal of Barbara Ribas? Is there a motion? Okay.
This is regarding a land use appeal of the of Barbara Ribas, and the property is 2600 State Road. Tax map parcel is 02065-021, and this is the Ribas warehouse, which will build according to the Johnson plan, and the Renaissance Road on the property has been changed accordingly with the agreement.
Okay. And Mr. Paizo, it doesn't matter that there's a appeal of Barbara and then the agreement looks like with Timothy? That doesn't matter, right? It's the same.
I'm sorry?
Is the agreement with Timothy Ribas or?
No, it's Barbara. Where do you say?
I thought I saw a different name. I thought I saw that name with it.
That's, if there's notices, the notices that go to Timothy, I assume that's whoever handles our legal affairs.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I just want to make sure the names are correct. All right, so we have a motion to approve. Okay, is there a second? Is there we have a motion by Mr. Kisselback? Is there a second to approve the agreement?
Second.
Okay, Mr. Polari, second the motion. Okay, all in favor? Aye. Any against? Okay, so that's approved. Okay? All right, Joe, let the judge know we're approved, okay?
Will do.
Okay, the second one is the approval of a settlement agreement regarding the zoning appeal of Marmar Builders. Do you have any information on this, even though we've talked about it in
Yes,
sessions?
this is again a land use appeal. We were in front of the judge back in December, coming out of the Rule 27 conference. The property owner, Marmar, came to the township and acquiesced to that which was being asked of it by the township, by the zoning hearing board, and by the neighbors over the course of this process, and that was to abandon their plan to put a sober house on the property, and to abandon their desire to place twin homes on property, this being the property at 1186 Byberry Road, I might add, and to agree to construct 8 single-family homes on the property, consistent with a plan that had been submitted to and approved by the township a number of years ago, at least in concept, the concept being 8 single-family homes on the property. So this is, I would hope everyone views this as a win for the township, and that the sober house and the twins, which had been opposed at various times by the community and by the township. And you'll recall that earlier you had directed me to appear before the zoning hearing board in support of a plan that would provide for the construction of the residences on the property and the abandonment of the sober house. So this is consistent with that direction that had been relayed to the builder during the zoning hearing on their plan. What this settlement agreement will do, if you approve it, is grant to the builder the variances that needs to construct the 8 single-family homes as depicted on the plan that had been submitted for the zoning application. What it does not do is give them land development approval. It does not give them subdivision approval. It does not give them any approval of anything other than the zoning variances necessary to construct the 8 homes. Under the terms of the agreement, the applicant will still have to submit to the township an application for subdivision and land development approval. Those plans will have to be reviewed by the engineers and by all the other governmental entities with jurisdiction over the plans and over the property. That will include a full review of the stormwater management facilities for the property. That will include a traffic study for the site. So all of the things that would be required, developer's agreement, posting of escrows to assure the construction of the public improvements, all of those things will still be required of the developer. All that's being done here is granting the variances that the zoning hearing board had previously denied in order for them to construct the 8 single-family homes on the cul-de-sac. I might add that the solicitor for the zoning hearing board has conveyed to me that the zoning hearing board is on board with this settlement agreement as well, and all 3 attorneys, me, the attorney for the zoning hearing board, and the attorney for Marmar, will be back in front of the judge if council approves the settlement agreement, letting them know that we have a settlement.
And then at that point, say, if we decide to approve this, then the sober house, which was like a 200-person facility or something, and the twins are off the table at that point.
That is correct.
Right. Okay. And then the storm, maybe Mr. Worcester can confirm this too, but under stormwater management, they would have to prove that they are controlling the water that's going off the site better than it is now.
Yes, sir. And we have been working with them through the process of what they know what they need to do with regard to stormwater. And I think you know my colleague Nicole Conchi's kind of a pit bull with regard to that sort of thing. So we're on top of that.
Okay.
So then the only other question would be, if for some odd reason they could not get 8 homes in there, and they could only get 7, they could not go back to court because of these other types of land development things.
That's correct.
I just wanna-
The agreement is to give them the variances. If in the process of engineering the plan, it's determined that 8 houses won't fit, then they'll have to re-engineer.
Okay.
And then they couldn't turn around and go back to court again or anything else?
Correct.
Okay. This has been a long process and it's not
Well,
perfect.
they can always go back to
Well,
court.
they can go back to court,
But they'll prevail is the question.
They agreed once to something, and to go back to court does not look good for them, I would assume, I would hope.
Okay, this has been a long process here, and we're trying our best to get it the best we can. So Any other questions? There's nobody here that would like to speak for or against, so this is an approval that the court's approving, so, with a judge involved. So, is there a motion to approve the settlement agreement that Mr. Potter just discussed regarding the zoning appeal of Mar Builders to approve the zoning and have it, if they can engineer it and get their plan done, 8 single homes as opposed to anything else? Is there a motion to approve this agreement?
I'll make the motion that we approve the settlement agreement regarding the zoning appeal of Mar Builders, as explained by Mr. Pizzo just a moment ago, if that would be put in the record, regarding the subdivision and land development and all the applicant processes that they would need to go through. And this is for 1186 Byberry Road, tax map parcel 02-074-110.
Okay, thank you. There's a motion by Mr. Kisselback. Is there a second on the motion?
I'll second the motion.
Okay, Ms. Benitez, second the motion. Okay, so all in favor of the settlement agreement as presented, first and second motion, say aye. Aye. Any against? Okay, so that's unanimous. So that's done. Okay, Joe, so finish this up and we'll be done with this. Okay, so number 3 on the agenda, public comment. Okay, is there anybody that'd like to come forward for public comment? Happy New Year. Okay. Okay, Happy New Year. Thank you for reminding us. Okay, is there any other business from support personnel? Mr. Worster? Yes, sir. Congratulations on being appointed again. Thank you, appreciate it. Okay, and Debbie, do you have anything? Nothing. Congratulations for being appointed to both your positions. Okay. Is there anything from Mr. Pizzo? Any more, Mr. Pizzo?
Thank you to all of you for your confidence. Happy New Year to all of you, and it's an additional pleasure to be able to represent the community you call home. So, thank you for affording me that opportunity again.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Mayor, would you have anything to say?
Well, first of all, yes, thank you. Thank all the volunteers that come out to these boards. Thank them, and ones who were here tonight came out in the weather. On a very personal note, I have something very exciting going on in our family. On the 24th, my sister will be 100 years old, and we're looking hopefully on the 24th, a big party. So in the DiGirolamo family right now, we're very happy about that.
That's great. Congratulations.
And thank council for all the work with the boards tonight, and I appreciate it very much. And I know the people that were on those boards, they work hard, a lot of people in there. So kudos to those. Thank you.
That's congratulations. That's a good blessed life. Okay, Ms. Benitez, you have anything?
Yes, Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you to all of the volunteers. I know many of you wear many hats and serve on many boards in many capacities in Bensalem and beyond. So thank you for your dedication and committed service to our township. Unity Week kickoff is January 19th.
That's right.
The township shared information about that, and Building a Better Bensalem Together's Facebook page and website are up to date with the calendar of events. If you're attending breakfast, please register. Let us know that you'll be there. We do need a head count. But we'd love to see you there. It's a wonderful week to celebrate the different cultures that we have in Bensalem with our neighbors and friends. It's a really fun time. We have a lot more in common than you think. And congratulations to my daughter Gianna, who is becoming a steamfitter. She passed the steamfitter's exam and will be local 420. She'll begin her new apprenticeship in the beginning of February. She went to the Buck County Community College program for their pre-apprenticeship program, which was excellent. And they nicknamed her Golden Arm because she is the best welder they've seen come through the program. So I'm a really proud mom.
It's tremendous. That's a great union and a great skill set. You know, I have my niece's husband's a steamfitter for a long time.
You told me that's the one
He does quite well.
She might retire before me.
If you call me anything else, he gets very upset. He's very proud to be a steamfitter. Mr. Blair, do you have anything to add?
Just want to wish everybody Happy New Year.
Okay, that's it. Okay, Ms. Champion?
I'm usually before.
Happy New Year, everybody, and welcome to a 2025. May everybody have an amazing year, good fortune for all, and hopefully everybody's holidays were good.
Thank you. Mr. Kisselback?
Yes, thank you. I'd like to, again, wish everyone a Happy New Year, as we all are doing. The volunteers we have in Bensalem are absolutely wonderful. I mean, if you look at the names we have and all the boards, There were a lot of people who were working in Bensalem to make Bensalem what it is today. And there were people that are on the boards, and some of them on one or two boards. And they, basically, without them, it would be a difficult job for us to really get everything done. So we really do appreciate all of the boards, all the members on the boards, and all the time that they give Bensalem Township to make it what it is, continue. And, of course, the B3T program, which will be on the January 19th, is going to be a week of diversity, and it gives us an opportunity to see how many different cultures we have and religions in Bensalem, and you would be surprised. And if you can make some of them, that's wonderful. If you make all of them, it's going to be an education within itself. So we'll see you starting on the 19th, and I think the kickoff is at Parks Casino for a breakfast. Is that correct?
Kickoff is...
Sunday night, I think.
Well, there's a Sunday night
Yeah.
at Love Fellowship, and then an 8 a.m. breakfast at Parks.
Okay.
You can attend any event, but you do have to register for the breakfast.
The
Okay.
Laconia Tabernacle is that Monday night, was actually, I think, Martin Luther King night.
Okay, that's it, Joseph.
And lots of great food throughout the week.
Is the Buddhist temple involved this year?
I'll find out for you.
Go ahead, Joe.
Okay.
I know that's the favorite one.
They're very, very good at spread. They normally, hopefully they're available. Okay, thank you, Mr. Smack. He's congratulations to all the people who are appointed to various boards. I like to think we have the smallest big town in America. A lot of people know each other, a lot of people get involved, a lot of people care about each other. A lot of different faiths live here. We have a very diverse community. I think Sam Lee told me we're the number 4 school district or something in the state for diversity. And when we go around the Unity Week, it's really very interesting to learn about other people's traditions, their faith, their traditions, and it's really and their food. It's a real good time.
And
Yep.
I'd also like to add their food, right? Joe?
Yep.
Well, the one thing I think Michelle forgot to say, and you kind of alluded to it with Sam Lee talking about our schools. All of our kids, mostly every single school, no matter the faith or public or private, participate in some way by writing the younger children in terms of writing things. And so it's nice to hear there's what they've written at these events
Yes.
about what makes.
Well, usually we have a topic, something of the lines of, what does unity mean to you?
Yes.
Right,
exactly.
so that the middle school kids participate in an essay contest, and the winners of the contest present each house of worship throughout the week.
Yes, thank you.
And to answer your question, Joe, the Buddhist temple is on Wednesday at 12:30.
Oh, that's very.
Lunch will be provided.
That's good news.
Wear your good socks.
Yeah. And the facility is beautiful and very interesting.
It is, it's very
nice.
interesting.
You need a little calmness, a little candy doesn't hurt.
It's a lot of fun, it's a lot
It's
of fun.
gorgeous, yeah, it
May I add
really
one more
is.
thing, Mr. President?
Yes, go ahead.
I
We'll
just
keep
want to
going.
congratulate you on your upcoming year of being president
Oh,
on
thank you.
2025.
Appreciate
You'll
it.
do a great job, so thanks.
I appreciate that. And you're a great vice president. And Ms. Benitez is going to, for the first time, she's going to be the secretary, keep me on the straight and narrow. Yes, you do. So I appreciate it. Okay, with that, we have other comments. So at that, we're going to adjourn. We appreciate it. Happy New Year. And we appreciate all the volunteers and Unity Week next week. So God bless, and we'll be back. Okay, thank you.